Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. You know, most of the time when I do these reviews, I have to make fun of them. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But Jason Lives, it wasn't a bad movie. I can honestly say it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that stupid. At least not that I can think of. You know? Has a great opening. Although, Tommy Jarvis is just carrying Jason's mask around for no reason at all. Why are you doing that? If the mask traumatizes you so much, or the look of Jason, or the memory of Jason, why are you carrying his mask around? That's sort of a contradiction. It makes no sense. Anyway, so the movie opens up with Tommy carrying Jason's mask around with some random jabroni from the mental institution named Hawes. What kind of name is that? What, was his mother angry when he was born and she just named him the first thing that popped into her head? Anyway, so he has the mask in his car and he's talking about the fact that Jason belongs in hell, which is a coincidence because 3 movies later they made a movie called Jason Goes to Hell. I don't know why I didn't put that together. Anyway, so he's driving and he convinces his friend to come along with him to the cemetery to, desecrate Jason's remains. He wants to destroy Jason. His friend reluctantly agrees and goes with him. They get out of the car. They start digging, and what do you know? A lightning bolt out of nowhere strikes Jason. Gee, couldn't have seen that one coming. Even though I knew he was coming back. So to get back to the review, the lightning bolt hits Jason, and surprise, surprise, he comes back to life. His maggot-infested body jumps out of the grave and I think he grabs Hawes or Tommy Jarvis. I don't really remember which one. I just know he grabbed him. He gets up out of the grave. Jason gets up out of the grave and chases him. Tommy's trying to light Jason on fire. Hawes interferes by hitting Jason in the head with a shovel, and the shovel breaks. Really? Really? Not to sound like The Miz, but really? So, you mean to tell me that's what goes on in the hood now? We just walk up to people and hit them with shovels, and the shovels break. Anyway, so then Jason punches Hawes so hard that a hole is made in his body, and he falls into Jason's grave, and the casket door just closes magically. That's too much of a coincidence. Really, it is. That's stupid. You're gonna punch somebody, they magically land in the grave, and the door closes, or the lid. You know what I mean? Wow. So then Jason puts his mask on, and we get this cheesy title sequence where Jason slices the screen and blood squirts out. Okay. So anyway, after the title sequence, Tommy runs into the police station and Sheriff Garris points a gun at him and says some stupid gibberish that I don't remember. Anyway, there's a star in this movie that plays the character of Megan Garris, and her name is Jennifer Cook. Whatever happened to Jennifer Cook? I only remember her from Jason Lives, but that's not even the point. The point is, where did she go? It's like she just disappeared off of Hollywood's radar. They always do that, you know, those movie stars. The ones that play in the horror movies. They just disappear off the radar. Jensen Daggett did the same thing. You know Jensen Daggett from Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Just disappeared off the radar. She just disappeared after she did that movie. Just like Marianne Hagen from Halloween 6. She just disappeared. Nobody heard anything from her. What the heck is going on? Why is everybody disappearing like that? Anyway, to make a long story short and a long review short, Tommy Jarvis tries to tell the sheriff that Jason Voorhees has returned, and just like always, nobody believes him. Everybody thinks he's crazy. Blah, 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 blah. The only good thing about this movie was Jennifer Cook. That's right, I said it. She was hot. She really was. I enjoyed her character. I like a strong woman. To make a long story short, Jason he kills a whole bunch of people. Nobody believes that he's alive. Everybody thinks Tommy's crazy. You get that cheesy noise, whatever that means. I don't know. I don't speak Jason. I don't know what that means. What is that? Michael Myers' theme song was much better. Anyway, Jason basically kills off the counselors one by one until he reaches Megan Garris. But of course she doesn't die because Tommy magically saves her. Da-da-da-da-da-da! It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Super Nerd! Anyway, like I said, I'm trying to make this short. So, unfortunately, Megan's dad ends up dying. And they bring Jason to this watery area, or rather, he follows them there in a trap set by Tommy Jarvis. They end up in the water. Jason strangles Tommy. Megan thinks he's dying. Oh no, please don't die, please don't die. She jumps in the water, tries to revive him. Jason pulls her down. She turns the boat on, and just like always, it's a far-fetched coincidence, but the boat manages to snap Jason's neck. Just in the right spot. Just like Laurie Strode just happened to hit Michael Myers in the right spot. In both of his eyes. With so much precision. Oh. So basically Jason's stuck down there. And the chain is around his neck. And he's just stuck underneath the water. And that's supposed to be his watery grave. But it's not. Because he comes back in part 7. Thanks to a stupid telekinetic loser named Tina. I might review that movie and then again I might not. Anyway, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. It wasn't really that bad. And Jennifer Cook is hot. Even though I don't know where she is, and nobody else knows where she is. She just left for no reason. I approve this message.